I never thought I'd see this day, standing here with you. It could have gone so many ways.
Okay, the first time I met him was at school. After the scouts meeting, somebody told me that there's someone sent regards to me. And actually at first I don't know which one, but that particular friend said, oh, the guy with the blue uniform, the blue shirt, which is the prefect of the school. And that's when I saw him first at school.
Technically, I saw you first. And
When?
first time I saw her is during the scout meeting, which I am not looking forward to go to that meeting. But my friends paksa me to go, and then I go, and then turned out it's to be the best thing that happened, that I fall in love at the first sight with her. That was, I was 15 and you were 16.
He told me that during the pembarisan at school, you said you went to the front for me to notice him, but
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
doesn't notice me at all, yes. And you don't even know me at that time, so technically I met her first.
Yeah, I don't know.
Barely breathing.
My first impression towards her is she is kind and beautiful and understanding.
My first impression of him, I see him as a man of few words. That time was a boy with few words. Very calm. I think he's the coolest kid in the school. The sweetest memories of us, I would go back to our memories back in high school. I remember during our scouts camping, he gave me a bracelet made of ixora flowers. He made it for me, he said, and I find it so sweet until now, and that's why I love ixora flower so much.
I would also like to take us back to be exact, when I am 16 and she is 17 on Valentine's Day. In our school they have this committee who going to distribute gift, but that gift is from her, and that exact gift is 1,000 fold of stars made from papers and mug with chocolate printing around it. And yeah, since that day I'm captivated by stars. When did I know that I want to spend the rest of my life with her? Is actually goes back before we start our relationship back again. Actually, during high school, we only have a brief time as boyfriend, girlfriend, and then, like most other boys do, I made mistake. And as I grow older and wiser, I never found someone who impact my life as much as she does. When I decide to win her heart back again, I already decided that I'm going to tackle my biggest what if, and she is the one. She is my biggest what if that I want to be with. And that is the moment before COVID, if I'm not mistaken. But then I want to make sure that I am really into this pursuing her back again. And then this decision is actually happened way before that, when, because she have this the most kind heart, the best quality in her that made me fall in love is how she listened to me. And then whenever I screw up with my life, and she have this phrase that I love the most, that keep me going, and whatever story that I tell her, and she will always give me this phrase that stuck with me until now: everything going to be okay. So nobody touched me as deep as that, like she does. So yeah, that is when I know, and that is her quality that I love in her.
Growing up, I loved to attend wedding masses, and I wonder how people decide to get married, especially in church, exchanging vows to each other. And then I remember, I think few months after he sent regards to me, and yeah, he is someone that I am really fond of. I was 17 back then. I attended one wedding mass, and when the bride and the groom exchange vows, and it's time for the groom to unveil the bride and kiss the bride as his wife, I imagine myself standing in front of the altar, and I imagine that the man in front of me is Godric Michael. That time, I was just an innocent 17 years old, and I told God, Lord, if I want to get married, can it be him? It's just a silly question or a silly conversation between me and God. But yes, it happened. Not yet, but then we are counting days to that moment. I think he has a lot of great qualities, but one that I adore is his honesty. He is a very honest man, and he is a man that cannot be bought by money. There's a lot of experiences and conversations between me and him, and I know that he is a loyal man, and I believe that he can be a good husband, not good, a great husband, and a great future father to our children. But there's another quality that I'd like to share. I like how he is very intelligent, especially in what he's doing. I want to appreciate him, especially in his line of career. I hope one day he can see it too. For me, he is the best and coolest physiotherapist ever.
To my dear wife, if you're listening to this message is for you. First of all, I want to thank you for saving my life with your kindness and your encouragement. If it's not because of you, we will not be here, and I will not be here too, and you know this story too. And what I would love to have with you is a life filled with laughter and smiles, because your smiles is your greatest assets in your beauty. And my hope for us is for us to be able to tick every wish list that we have made in our little book that we made together, places that we want to go, things that we want to do. And my promise to you is, even though it's hard, I promise to be always to be beside you and love you the best I can.
Hi, hubby. First and foremost, I want to thank you for everything, for all the beautiful things, and for accepting me as I am. I know that I am with all flaws and comings, and thank you for accepting me anyway. I know the road is not easy, but I'm glad that we are on this path together, still holding on with each other. I want to let you know that you are my first love, and you will be my last love too. And every day I thank God for your existence. I think it's true when people say that the best thing in the world is when you are loved and you are able to love that someone. If God give me another chance to rewind our story again, I wouldn't change anything, because our story is beautiful. And I want to take this opportunity to say sorry for many things, for all the heartaches, but know that I never once been any harm. And I wish both of us a beautiful life together as husband and wife, because there is no other man in this world that I can see as my husband except you. I love you, Scott McMichael.
On and on, 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 until our hearts are barely beating. I'm gonna stay right where we are until we're old and barely breathing, till death do us part, till death do us part. And only love can be so honest. I swear that I'll never go too far. And darling, it's true for you, I promise, till death do us part, till death do us part, till death do us part. I'm gonna stay